So for the rules of derivative, so the first rule, the derivative of a constant that's equal to 0. So if we have y equals 3, so the derivative, that's y prime, is equal to 0. Then if we have y equals negative 10, and the derivative is equal to 0, then if we have y equals 2 pi, since pi is a constant, so therefore the derivative is equal to 0. Then for the second rule, the derivative of a constant and x, that's equal to the constant. So for y equals 10x, so the derivative, that's y prime, is equal to 10. Then if we have y equals negative 9x, so the derivative is negative 9. Then the third rule, the power rule. So the derivative of a constant times x and the exponent, so just multiply this constant to the exponent and minus 1 for the exponent. So if we have y equals 5x to the power 4, so to find the derivative, so multiply this number to the exponent. So 5 times 4, this one is 20, then x minus 1 for the exponent, so to the power 3. Then if we have y equals negative 3x to the power 2, so to find the derivative, so this negative 3 times 2, that's negative 6, then x minus 1 for the exponent, so that's to the power 1, or just negative 6x. Then for this, y equals 3 to the power 4, then x to the power 5. So to find the derivative, so again, multiply this number to this exponent, and multiplying fraction and a constant, so just multiply this numerator to this exponent. So we have 3 times 5, this one is 15. Then copy this denominator, so 15 over 4, then x minus 1 for the exponent, so to the power 4. So this is now the derivative. Then if we have y equals 5 over x to the power 3, so first we need to rewrite this equation. So we need to bring up this x to the power 3, and the exponent becomes negative. Then we can find now the derivative. So multiply this number to this exponent. So 5 times negative 3, this one is negative 15, then x minus 1. So negative 3 minus 1, so this is equal to negative 4. So this is now the derivative. Then for this, y equals 7, then x to the power 3 over 5. So to find the derivative, so again, multiply this number to this exponent, and just multiply this number to the numerator. So 7 times 3, this one is 21. Then copy the denominator 5. Then x minus 1. So since minus 1, so the shortcut method, so just subtract this 3 and 5. So if we have 7 over 5 minus 1, so the shortcut for this one is just subtract this 7 to 5. So you can have 7 minus 5. So 7 minus 5 is 2. Then copy the denominator. So that's 2 over 5. So if we have 1 over 6 minus 1, so again, 1 minus 6. So 1 minus 6, that's negative 5. then copy the denominator 6. So for this 3 over 5 minus 1, so 3 minus 5, that's negative 2, then copy the denominator 5. So this is equal to negative 2 over 5. So this is how to find the derivative using the power rule. So if we have this given, y equals 10x to the power 3 plus 5x to the power 2 minus x plus 9. So to find the derivative, so again using the power rule, so 10 times 3, this one is 30, then x minus 1 for the exponent, so to the power 2, then plus 5 times 2, this one is 10, then x minus 1 for the exponent to the power 1, then minus the derivative of a constant and x that's equal to the constant. So therefore, since there is one numerical coefficient, so the derivative of x is 1, and for the derivative of a constant, this one is 0. So this is now the derivative. So if we have this given, y equals 7 over 5, then x to the power negative 3 minus 8x to the power 2 over 5 plus 9x minus 10. So to find the derivative, so multiply this number to this exponent. So just multiply this 7 and negative 3. So 7 times negative 3, that's negative 21. Then copy the denominator 5. Then x minus 1. So negative 3 minus 1, that's negative 4. Then minus 8 times 2 over 5. So just multiply this 8 and 2. So 8 times 2, that's 16. And copy the denominator 5. Then x minus 1. So again, fraction minus 1. So just subtract the numerator and the denominator. So we have 2 minus 5. So 2 minus 5, this one is negative 3. So we have negative 3, then copy the denominator 5, then plus the derivative of a constant and x, that's the constant, and the derivative of a constant is 0. So this is now the derivative. So for the next rule of derivative, the product rule, so we have u times v is equal to v times the derivative of u, then plus u times the derivative of v. So if we have this given, y equals 3x plus 5 times 7x minus 4. So to find the derivative using the product rule, so this is u times v. So u is equal to 3x plus 5. Then for du, or the derivative of u, so the derivative of 3x, this one is 3, and the derivative of a constant is 0. So du is equal to 3. Then for v, v is 7x minus 4. Then dv, or the derivative of v, so the derivative of 7x is 7, and the derivative of constant is 0, so dv is equal to 7. Then to find now the derivative, so from this formula, so we have v is 7x minus 4 times the derivative of u, that's 3, then plus u is 3x plus 5, then times the derivative of v, that's 7. Then to simplify, So multiply 7x and 3. So 7x times 3, this one is 21x. Negative 4 times 3, this is negative 12. Then plus 3x times 7, this one is 21x. And 5 times 7, that's positive 35. Then combine like terms, so y prime equals, so positive 21 and positive 21, this is positive 42x. Then this negative 12, positive 35, so this is positive 23. So this is now the derivative. Then for this given, y equals x squared plus 5x minus 9, then times 3x minus 1. So to find the derivative, so using this product rule, so this is u times v. So u is equal to x squared plus 5x minus 9. Then to find the derivative, so the derivative of x squared, so we have this one numerical coefficient. So multiply this 1 times 2. This one is 2, then x minus 1 for the exponents, so to the power 1, then plus the derivative of a constant and x. This is equal to the constant, and this one is 0. So du is 2x plus 5. Then for v is 3x minus 1. Then for the derivative of v, so the derivative of 3x, this one is 3, and this is constant. So dv is equal to 3. Then to find out the derivative, so y prime equals v is 3x minus 1 times du, and du is 2x plus 5, then plus u is x squared plus 5x minus 9, then dv is 3, then simplify, so multiply this 3x times 2x, this is 6x squared, 3x times 5, that's positive 15x, then negative 1 times 2x, this is negative 2x, negative 1 times 5, this is negative 5, then this x squared times 3, so positive 3x squared, 5x times 3, positive 15x, negative 9 times 3, that's negative 27. Then we have y prime equals, so we need to combine like terms. So this 6x squared, 3x squared, so this is 9. Copy the variable, that's x squared. Then for this positive 15 minus 2, so this one is positive 13x, and positive 13 plus 15. So 13 plus 15, this one is positive 28x. Then for this negative 5, negative 27. So since the same negative, so you add and just copy the sign. So this is negative 32. So this is now the derivative. Then this time for this quotient rule, so we have u over v. So to find the derivative, so we have v times the derivative of u, then minus u times the derivative of v, then all over the square of v. So if we have this given, y equals 5x minus 2 over 3x plus 9. So to find the derivative, using the quotient rule. So this is u over v. So we have u is equal to 5x minus 2, then du. So the derivative of 5x, that's 5. This one is 0. Then we have now v. V is 3x plus 9, and the derivative of v. So the derivative of 3x, this one is 3, this one is 0. So to find now the derivative, so from this quotient rule, so we have v is 3x plus 9, then times du. So the derivative of u, that's 5, then minus u is 5x minus 2 times the derivative of v, that's 3, then over v squared, and v is equal to 3x plus 9, then quantity to the power 2. Then to simplify, so multiply this 3x times 5. This is 15x. 9 times 5, this is positive 45. Then minus, so for the second group, we need to put inside the parentheses because we need to distribute this negative. After multiplying this 5x times 3, this one is 15x. 2 times 3, this one is negative 6. Then all over this 3x plus 9 quantity to the power 2. Then to simplify, so we need to distribute this negative. So we have 15x plus 45. Then distribute now this negative. So this becomes negative 15x, negative and negative. So this becomes positive 6, then all over 3x plus 9 quantity to the power 2. Then combine like terms in the numerator. So for this positive 15x and negative 15x, this one is 0. Positive 45, positive 6. So this is positive 51, then over the quantity of 3x plus 9 to the power 2. Then if we have this given, y equals 3x squared minus 8x minus 1, then over 4x minus 3. So to find the derivative, so this is a quotient rule. So we have u over v. So u is equal to 3x squared minus 8x minus 1. Then du, so the derivative of 3x squared. So 3 times 2, this one is 6x. Then minus the derivative of 8x, so that's 8. Then for v is 4x minus 3. And the derivative of v, this one is 4. Then to find out the derivative, so we have v is 4x minus 3, then times the derivative of u, so that's 6x minus 8, then minus u is 3x squared minus 8x minus 1, then times the derivative of v, that's 4, then all over the square of v. So we have 4x minus 3 quantity to the power 2. Then to simplify, so multiply this 4x and 6x. This becomes 24x to the power 2. 4x times negative 8. This one is negative 32x. Negative 3 times 6x. negative 18x, negative times negative, that's positive 24. Then in the second group, so minus, always put inside the parentheses. So 3x squared times 4, this one is 12x squared, negative 8 times 4, negative 32x, negative 1 times 4, this one is negative 4, then over, so 4x minus 3 quantity to the power 2. Then we need to distribute down the negative in the second group. So y prime equals 24x to the power 2 minus 32x minus 18x plus 24. Then this negative. So this becomes negative 12x to the power 2 and this negatives. So this becomes positive 32x, then positive 4, then all over. So we have 4x minus 3 quantity to the power 2. Then this time, combine like terms. So we have this positive 24x squared and negative 12x squared. So 24 minus 12, this one is positive 12x to the power 2. This negative 32 and negative 18, so negative and negative, so you add, this is negative 50, negative 50 plus 32, so negative 50 plus 32, this one is negative 18, so we have negative 18x. Then for this positive 24, positive 4, that's positive 28, then over the quantity of 4x minus 3 to the power 2. Then for the next rule, the general power rule, so u to the power n, this is equal to n times u to the power n minus 1 times the derivative of u. So if we have this given, y equals 7x minus 5 to the power 6. So to find the derivative, this is u and this one is n. So u is equal to 7x minus 5 and du. So the derivative of u, this one is 7. Then applying now the formula, so we have n for the derivative. So n is 6 times u. U is 7x minus 5. Then n minus 1. So 6 minus 1. This one is 5 times the derivative of u, that's 7. Then to simplify, so multiply this 6 and 7. So 6 times 7, this one is 42. Then times the quantity of 7x minus 5 to the power 5. Then for this given, y equals 3x to the power 3 minus 7x to the power 2 plus x minus 5 quantity to the power 5. So again, using the general power rule, this one is u and the exponent is n. So u equals 3x to the power 3 minus 7x squared plus x minus 5 and du. So the derivative of 3x to the power 3. So 3 times 3, this one is 9. Then x minus 1 to the power 2. Then minus the derivative of 7x squared. So 7 times 2, this one is 14. X minus 1, so to the power 1. Then plus the derivative of a constant and x, that's equal to the constant. Since we have one numerical coefficient, so this is equal to 1, and this one is 0. So du is 9x squared minus 14x plus 1. Then to find now the derivative, so we have n is 5 times u. U is 3x to the power 3 minus 7x squared plus x minus 5. Then n minus 1, so 5 minus 1, this one is 4 times the derivative of u. So that 9x squared minus 14x plus 1. Then to simplify, so multiply this 5 to 9x. So this is 45x to the power 2. 5 times negative 14, negative 70x. 5 times 1, so that's positive 5, then times the quantity of 3x to the power 3 minus 7x squared plus x minus 5 quantity to the power 4. Then if we have this given, y equals the fifth root of 3x minus 7 to the power 2. So first, we need to rewrite this radical in exponential form. So since square root of x is equal to x to the power 1/2, if we have cube root of x squared, this is equal to x to the power 2 over 3. Then if we have the square root of x to the power 7, this is equal to x to the power 7 over 2. So the root is the denominator of the exponent. So therefore, from this given, this is equal to the quantity of 3x minus 7 to the power 2 over 5. So this is now u. This one is n. So u is equal to 3x minus 7 and du. So this is equal to 3. Then to find out the derivative, so we have y prime equals n. N is 2 over 5 times u. U is 3x minus 7. Then n minus 1. So for a fraction minus 1, so just subtract. So this becomes 2 minus 5. That's negative 3. So this becomes negative 3. Then copy the denominator over 3. Then times the derivative of u. The derivative of u, that's 3. Then we have y prime equals, so multiply this 2 over 5 times 3. So just multiply this 2 and 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. Then copy the denominator 5. Then times the quantity of 3x minus 7 to the power negative 3 over 5. Then for this given, y equals the square root of 5x squared minus 4x minus 7 quantity to the power 7. So again, to rewrite this one in exponential form, this becomes the quantity of 5x to the power 2 minus 4x minus 7 to the power 7 over, for the square root, the root is 2, so 7 over 2. So this is now the u, and this one is n. So u is 5x squared minus 4x minus 7, and du, so this is 10x minus 4. Then to find now the derivative, so y prime equals n. So n is 7/2. Then times u is 5x squared minus 4x minus 7 and minus 1. So 7/2 minus 1. So we have 7 minus 2. So 7 minus 2, that's 5. So this is 5/2 times the derivative of u. This one is 10x minus 4. Then to simplify, so multiply this 7/2 to 10x. So 7 times 10, this one is 70x/2. Then 7 times negative 4, that's negative 28/2. Then times 5x squared minus 4x minus 7. Then to the power 5/2. Then we need to reduce. So since 70 divided by 2, this one is 35x. Then minus this 28 divided by 2, that's 14. Then we have now 5x squared minus 4x minus 7 quantity to the power 5/2. Then for the derivative of a square root, so using this formula, so if given the square root of 3x plus 8, so to find the derivative using this formula, so the derivative of u or the derivative of 3x, that's 3, then we add 2 times the given 3x plus 8. Then if the given y equals the square root of 6x squared minus 8x plus 10. So again, to find the derivative, so in the numerator, the derivative of u, so the derivative of 6x squared, this one is 12x minus the derivative of 8x, that's 8. Then we add 2 times the given 6x squared minus 8x plus 10. Then we need to reduce because 12, 8, and 2 divisible by 2. So therefore, y prime equals 12 divided by 2. This one is 6x minus 8 divided by 2. This one is 4. And 2 divided by 2. This one is 1. So over the square root of 6x squared minus 8x plus 10.